Welcome to the October 2021 Walthers New Product Express. We're going to be changing things up a little bit going forward, and instead of weekly announcements, you're now going to get an entire month's worth, all in the first week of the month. The first subject that we have for you today has a look of a bulldog, but keeps the happy passengers and the trains right on time. The venerable EMD F7 diesel locomotive is known for its iconic bulldog nose profile and colorful paint schemes. This newest Walthers Proto run is available in 4 Class 1 railroad paint schemes with multiple unit configurations, in standard DC or with factory-equipped Loc Sound 5 sound in DCC, and all models feature prototypical road-specific details. The Baltimore and Ohio models are based on units as they were seen in service during the 1960s to 70s and was commonly referred to as their simplified paint scheme. They're decked out with horizontal air grills, Nathan M3 air horns, and a freight pilot. Our Great Northern models are based on units that were primarily used in freight service during the 1950s and 60s, equipped with a nail-style antenna, Leslie S3 BJ horn, and a singular upper headlight with no headlight on the nose door. For Southern Pacific, our models are based on units in service from the 1950s to the 1960s, modeled with whip-style antenna and a refitted SP-style snowplow pilot. They look very much like the real thing. Finally, the Chicago and Northwestern units are decorated and detailed to model units used in the Chicago area commuter service during the 1960s and 70s. They're equipped with a firecracker-style antenna and a Leslie A200-156 air horn, just to name a few of the details. They're all open to pre-order right now, and they should be available mid-2022. If you're excited about commuter service power, then the next subject is absolutely perfect for you. Offered in concert with our Chicago and Northwestern commuter power are new Pullman standard bi-level cab cars and commuter coaches. Built and modeled with a unique gallery car interior configuration, these HO scale models feature accurate window tinting and factory-applied grabs, making them excellent replicas of the classic mid-1950s to 1980s commuter cars. For the first time, these models are being offered with factory-printed car numbers, which makes finishing the car that much easier. We're still offering versions with car number decals as well, for those that prefer to customize their fleet. Each car is available in standard configuration or with factory-installed LED interior lighting as well. Combined with the aforementioned F7 power, building a commuter train at HO scale has never been easier. The commuter coaches will also be available decorated for Southern Pacific in a striking gray scheme for those wishing to model the SP's famous commute service. As with the C&W cars, the SP coaches will be offered in factory-printed or decal versions and with and without lighting. Ready to switch it up a bit? Our next powerhouse is ready for any assignment. Tough and ready to take on any job the yard needs, prototype EMD NW2 Phase 5 diesels provided reliable switching service from the 1940s through the 1990s, and some are even still in use today. Like the prototype, this new run of HO scale Walthers mainline model is right at home pushing cars in freight or coach yards, laboring through industrial service, or working the branch lines. Available with or without factory-installed ESU sound and DCC decoders, these units faithfully model the Phase 5 spotting features in more ways than I have time to mention. To name a few, you'll find a single straight hood to cab transition, larger front radiator grille, large center cab windows, and a dual conical exhaust stack configuration. Each unit is powered by the same excellent drive system as found in our higher-end Walthers Proto units, making them excellent switchers for even the most demanding operation sessions. This run is available in 6 different paint schemes and should arrive early in 2022. And while we're on the topic of freight operations, our next subject is a virtual Swiss Army knife of intermodal freight. Available in several different configurations, our Walthers mainline model of the 85-foot General American G85 flat car matches the prototype's wide-ranging utility as an intermodal carrier for operations set in the 1960s through the mid-1980s, and even in some cases into the late 2000s. Whether you're in need of trailer on flat car or container on flat car transportation, there's a configuration ready for you. Models come equipped with General American hitches either in up or down positions or container pedestals as appropriate to the prototype. Each car is equipped with a heavy die-cast metal center sill, meaning that you're going to enjoy smooth operation whether it's loaded or empty on a return route. If you're in need of additional loads, there are plenty of 40 to 48-foot trailers available in SceneMaster, as well as 20 and 40-foot containers if you choose to model container service. If intermodal operations is not your gig and you need to move bulk loads, then our final subject slopes more in your direction. 40 years of heavy-duty service is yours to model with the newest batch of 50-foot, 100-ton 4-bay hoppers from Walthers Mainline. Charged with moving coal, stone, and other bulk loads from the 1960s through mid-2000s, these hard-working hoppers moved all throughout the U.S. This car was a staple in long consists supporting power plants throughout the country, many originating in the Powder River region, especially active from the 1980s on. Available in 6 different paint schemes, with 4 numbers each, these models are built with a heavy die-cast metal underframe for excellent performance loaded or empty. They're only $29.98 each, and they'll be in stock and available in just a few weeks. Thank you for joining me today on the Walthers New Product Express. Everything you've seen today is now available for pre-order at your local hobby shop. Or if you don't have a local hobby shop, you can go over to walthers.com and get more information. Be sure to hop on board again next month as we'll have more exciting new product announcements for you then. Take care.